Oh, all have happy Halloween. That did.
I told you that would work.
He tried to tell me off camera that wouldn't work. If you couldn't tell, I know I'm wearing a Superman cape, but just in editors know, just patch like a copy. You know, like when they censor people on police TV shows, they just censor it.
You could, you could. I mean, I'm gonna say you can barely see it, but you
Yeah.
can kind of.
But if you can't tell, I'm a vampire. No, I didn't just eat a red apple, or eat a jam sandwich. I'm a vampire. I'm Elvis the vampire. You couldn't tell. Just see, I look even worse when I take off the bloody thing. And also, I think this is Inside Out, but I can't tell. I don't
What's
know.
that?
But yeah, um, I'm Elvis, and today it's Halloween, or it should be Halloween, hopefully, when this comes out. And I've been trying on my other channel, watching Walter, the one where I reside the most. I do daily content there with my friend Ash. I've been trying for years to get him to watch My Babysitter's a Vampire. It did not work. So when I started this channel with Rose, obviously we were laying contracts out about what to do. In my ironclad contract, it was we have to watch My Babysitter's a Vampire. It was my one agreement to doing this channel because I'm very
It was
vain.
all. It was almost like I just said that I watched it as a kid and I was open to watching it anyway.
But yeah, in my
Fucking
ironclad
hell.
contract, that was my one agreement. Oh,
Huh?
so yeah, this is My Babysitter's a Vampire. If you don't know, it was a show in the 2010s. The movie is basically a parody of Twilight. The movie is. The TV show is kind of a parody of Twilight. But yeah, it's basically, if you couldn't tell, a babysitter is a vampire, and that's the entire premise.
Whoa.
It's not a Disney
Whoa.
film. It's licensed by Disney, but it's not Disney. I found this out because I went to look on Disney Plus because I had assumed it was Disney, like a Disney show, because it aired over here on Disney, but it's not a Disney show. It's a Canadian broadcast. I don't know who done it, but it's a Canadian produced company that produced this, and Disney bought the licensing rights to it. Obviously not for Disney Plus, but for this. So I had to legally browse the web. I found a French or Spanish version, and people were saying that the original film was partly lost. If you don't know what that means, it means that something is found, but it's
It,
still a bit
it,
lost.
it's it, it's mainly because it's just not on any like streaming
No, no.
services anymore.
But it was released on DVD, and thankfully, two people on YouTube uploaded it, and then the Canadian company went, "No, you can't do that, mate. Stop that," and took them down. Another guy uploaded it, but it was private. I'd assume for the same reason, the Canadian company went, "No, please, lad, please don't broadcast this. We're Canadian, don't do it." And they went, "All right, I won't." Yeah, like I said, I found the French version. The whole series is on YouTube, but the movie's not. So the movie was lost to time. But I'm not going to shout out the website because I do not want it to take down. But it was some legal website, illegal I should say, because they probably air like fucking Tron 2025 on it. So yeah, this is My Babysitter's a Vampire. For that long-winded intro, My Babysitter's a Vampire. Are you excited for this movie? It's Halloween as well. And if you couldn't tell, this is an Elvis wig. It's Elvis. It does not look like Elvis. I kind of either look like Homer when he's abducted by Snake's wig or Snake's hair, or I look like Bart when he puts on the wig. But yeah. Anyways, what are you for Halloween?
I'm in a fucking Chewbacca onesie. If people couldn't tell, it is like I couldn't. I wasn't gonna say utility belt. It's Elmo belt, and then you got a shitty uh fucking face there. Fun fact: I actually wore this onesie to the premiere of well, not premiere. I wore it on the first day that the Last Jedi came out.
Fair enough. I'd assume it doesn't fit
I
you.
was incredibly warm.
I'd assume it doesn't fit you anymore, or it does, but it's like
It
very tight.
does and it doesn't.
Yeah, okay.
The sleeves are a little bit short here, but the rest of it does fit me.
It rides up into the crotch, to quote Peter
It
Parker.
rides up in a little. It rides up in a little bit in the crotch too. Yeah.
And I just want to say this. I love how, like, if you couldn't tell it's Star Wars, they have a massive emblem over the Diddy saying it's Star
I
Wars.
know.
It's just like we are Star Wars. If you couldn't tell,
I know, like, come on, man. I know he just looked like some kind of bear with
a,
something on him,
a
but
utility
come
belt. Yeah,
on, man.
it's probably because like some company probably has the rights to like a bear costume, and so they're like, oh no, we're Disney, we can't afford the lawsuit. We're too poor.
You know what they should do? They should give me an Ewok onesie. Then I'd wear it. Okay, then I'd wear
Well, you'll
that.
find out. But yeah, this is
Yeah.
my babysitter. Oh yeah, that's the right over there.
Is that lettuce?
Do they have less?
What? What?
It's probably popcorn.
It it doesn't look like popcorn from here. Marshmallows. Gotta be marshmallows.
Why don't you make like an egg and
Being ginger.
I just think of the Cartman episode where he makes fun of the ginger kid. Gingers have souls.
I mean, when you think of that, you got to think of the fucking YouTube video, surely. Gingers do have souls. I saw a ginger guy playing hockey in the driveway.
Mate, you won't believe this. I saw a fucking fat ginger kid and he got abducted. Yeah!
What you get is what you see. No more needs Maybelline. She can give you everything you need. She's the girl.
Oh, they're watching it together and holding hands in class. Why is everyone watching this movie? Everyone!
I nearly got abducted by a vampire.
Oh, the Dust Chronicles Unbitten. I love that. Oh, you got a scrambled egg on my phone while I was watching the Dust Chronicles Unbitten. Now I can't see Nedwood.
Nedward.
Nedwood, yeah.
What would Bella be called? Fucking Nella?
Huh?
Nella?
Nella. Yeah, sure.
Jacob's called Neckub.
Naked, yeah.
Everyone's just changed the letter to N. Charlie's gnarly.
Gnarly. Yeah, he is gnarly though.
He's probably one of the best characters in the franchise.
Oh, dude, I still can't believe I actually liked Twilight. I can't believe it. I kind of want to point out who the fuck is in high school but can't spell lost.
I'm a bit shy too in the bathroom, I'm gonna be honest.
What?
What?
Huh? Oh. You said that and nothing had happened in the fucking show, fucking movie. So I'm like, what the fuck?
Editor, edit this out in post, but
Oh my god.
editor, edit that joke out or keep it in.
I like the
cancel the sitter?
very
and-
clearly
Where do I go?
Hershey's squirty thing there.
Right, Jeff, we can't get the rights to Skype, so what can we call it? Chatter.
Chow. Oh, I fucking hate these earphones, man.
See, I'm not a vampire. I've got ligma. Ligma what? Ligma balls, bitch.
Lick my neck. Yeah, he's mad. Jesus Christ.
Fucking monster.
He did. Oh my god, he's got teeth like yours. Except you broke them.
I broke mine because I couldn't put the binks. I'm dyslexic. Hello.
Oh.
How's it
Look,
going?
he's got classic potato chips.
Okay, Jeff, we can't get the rights to Doritos. We can't get the rights to Layers. What will we call them?
Classic potato chips.
You know what those fat fuckers like? Classic potato chips. Okay, what's classic? Salt and vinegar. They love them.
They don't even say salt and vinegar. They just say classic potato.
Yeah, but
chips.
the classic is probably either cheese and onion or salt and vinegar. But I feel like cheese and
Okay,
onion.
right, but it looks like it's the company name. So in that case, would it say cheese and onion potato chips like that?
But I don't know if cheese and onion is more a UK brand, like kind of flavor.
Probably is, yeah. Yeah. Oh, they got Simply Orange.
Look, Jeff, we can't get the rights to Fanta.
And refreshment cola.
Look, Jeff, we can't get the rights to Pepsi or Coke. I'm just gonna keep making that bit when we say like an off-brand. Look, Jeff.
I love seeing off-brand stuff.
It's it's like when you go into fucking Aldi or Lidl and it's like, we don't have Snickers, we have just nutty.
Knickers.
I didn't know whether I could say that in my accent. What we call underwear.
What Knickers?
Yeah, because like it sounds incredibly racist if I say.
Okay, right, I suppose so.
Because
Yeah.
I'll say it, and then if you want to keep it, because I say it like knickers, but it sounds incredibly.
I mean, it does. I didn't really hear it though.
Yeah, but like, you know, Americans be like, did he just say the N-word? No, I did not.
True. No, he's meaning ladies' underwear,
Because I'm a perv.
or sometimes men. I am not going to shame anyone.
Right, Dave. We want you to look like a fucking twat. Fall over that plant pot. Go on, Dave. We'll pay you $5 extra. Don't fucking worry.
And an extra dollar per take.
Dave, I can't say the C word. Dave, you clumsy bastard. You didn't look like you fell enough in that clip. Redo it.
Like what you see?
He's got some confidence, I'll tell you that. I like that car.
Okay, you guys stay.
I'm just thinking of the Simpsons joke where it's like,
Just
white
stay.
guys drive
I'll
like
be back
this.
as soon as I can with
We
the air
drive like
conditioner,
this.
Come on, we can.
Rose obviously can't see my camera right now. I was doing the
No, I can't.
I actually wanted to stay in the car, so that
But I
works for
did
me.
see that she hissed at them.
I heard girls help each other piss. They like hold each other's arms and pull.
Oh yeah. It's like when your uncle asks you to pull his finger, but they do it to piss.
Quick, someone build up Sora AI. We need to do this.
Oh no.
Rap music, okay. Yo, cracker, let me bust some rhymes for you, G. Do you realize if you pour holy water on my hand, they could take our house away?
They could take my vampire status away. If they do get together, does that mean that he'd have visions when she's giving him a hand job? Well, it's true. I'm curious.
Dear Google, dear Jeff who wrote this, I have a question about these characters. When she's giving him the gawk gawk sucky sucky 5000, like, does he get a vision on his knob? Look, Jeff, look, I know you wrote this show over nearly 20 years ago, but I have a serious question. How does this guy get a hand job?
When this guy gets hand job, does he have his eyes go grey or not?
What, so he comes like the Undertaker when he rolled his eye back? He just gets visions. He just gets visions of his unborn kid that's gone in her mouth.
Oh. That's also a good question. Would he have a vision of the kid that they're gonna have if that happens?
To dive to dive more into it, if he ejaculates into her, or she obtains the liquid equivalent of what he produces out of his cock, does he get visions of his unborn child? That's my question.
Oh, that is awful. You can tell it's not even the full car. It's up against the green screen.
Pull his pants down, show his cock. Give him a hand job, you'll get visions of how to defeat him.
Yes, exactly. Get Sarah over. Give him a hand job.
No, he has to give the vampire a hand job. The guy does.
All right.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine that horror film where it's like, how do we defeat the vampire? Quick, pull his pants down.
Oh.
Yes, the music. I'm keeping the music.
Yeah.
No more memories, my boy. You can give you everything you need. Yeah. She's the girl next door. Nice boy, that's beyond. She's the girl next door. Just me. Yeah.
Man.
Nice banana, your heart that's pure. She's the girl next door. Sure, just for me. That was fucking hell. Took my glasses off. That's how serious it was. I enjoyed that movie.
Wow.
I enjoyed that movie. I really did.
That was quite something. I think take a minute or two break and then do a little review, and if you want we can watch that first episode and leave it there.
Yeah, we'll see. I'll pause. Do you want me to pause it or?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I got a message from my dad about an hour ago saying I woke him up. That was interesting. I was so excited because I heard the song. Must have woke him up. I forget that I live in
Yeah,
a.
I mean, like, if it were an hour ago, then yeah.
I forget that I live in a block of flats sometimes. And I will say I have my glasses off because I'm absolutely sweating with this wig on. And if you couldn't tell, yes, this is supposed to be an Elvis wig for my Watching Walford channel. I am dressing up like Elvis, but I decided to go like a cool Hawaiian vampire of Elvis. So yeah, I'm his non-distinct Mexican cousin, Jesus.
That also was a Superman type
Yeah, he wears Superman.
presence,
Yeah,
vampire kid.
yeah.
Yeah.
But this was my Babysitter's a Vampire. It was a decent movie. Actually, I pretty much enjoyed it. It's a spoof movie.
It weren't bad.
It's basically a spoof movie. Let's be honest, it is. It's
Mm.
a child's version of a spoof movie because obviously, if it's an actual spoof movie, there's gonna be a lot of transphobia jokes, a lot of racist jokes, a lot of poo jokes.
Yeah, I mean, that's just those specific movies, really.
But this is a child's version, and I pretty much enjoyed the entire movie. I I I don't know if he did enough reactions for it, but the problem is I was like invested in it. I can't really describe it. I was like really excited to see this movie. I don't know how. I was just excited to hear it and see it because it's been like 15 years since I saw it. Because I would have been like
Yeah, it's been a while.
I would have been like 6 or 7
I seen
seeing
it.
this. But yeah, I can't really rate it because it is just a spoof movie. After all, it is essentially a movie that does not take itself serious, like Twilight itself. Because if you don't know Twilight, pretty much you can't really make a serious movie out of a guy who fucking is a vampire.
Twilight is the funniest thing I've watched in a long time. It
It
is so. It is unintentionally and also incredibly intentionally just goofy as fuck.
Yes, and we'll obviously watch Twilight at some point. Probably for next year's Halloween, we'll probably do a little marathon, probably or something like that. Um, but I, as an overall thing, I am devastated this got cancelled. I know there's not much leg room you can do with a show that doesn't take itself serious. I know we've watched the movie, not the show. The show could be incredibly like shitter. Let's be honest. But
It probably will be a little bit. I mean, it's gonna have less budget.
yeah, but as a movie, I did enjoy it. It did fly by. Um, no pun intended. And I do like how they called Dusk Dawners, pun on what Twilight called them, as well, I believe. Yeah, because one of the books is called Dusk, isn't it?
Uh,
I think
no, New Dawn.
I think one of them's called Dusk though, but I could be wrong.
I don't fucking remember, man. I don't know.
It's
I've never read the books, just to be clear.
I'm not reading the books. That's
I'm not reading the books. I ain't bothering.
But yeah. So overall, did you enjoy the movie?
Yeah, like I said before, this is a movie that we both had apparently seen during childhood and enjoyed. So it's been good to come back to it. I thought that it was actually better than I thought it would be. And I honestly like some of the original stuff that they've done. I don't think we ever got fucking little mini steaks made out of mini pencils before. I love that. That's such a cool idea. They did tackle a good few like parodies. I mean, you got Twilight, of course. You
Star
got
Wars,
fucking Star Wars. You got Star Trek. You got
Lost Boys.
yeah, Lost Boys. I mean, like I said, with the squirty guns filled with holy water, that is straight out of the Lost Boys because they do that right at the end. Honestly, it was it was pretty funny. I won't say it's quite my humor still. I don't know, but it got some good fucking chuckles out of me. I think, although admittedly, I think the funniest thing about this movie has to be where I asked if he'd get visions after having a hard job. So
We need to ask the creator, whoever he is, about this. It's a very serious question we both have. My thoughts. I think it's a. Check. Look at my finger. I don't know if you can see that. It's incredibly red.
oh yeah, yep.
I've been bitten by a vampire. I love how just side note. I love how I was supposed to go for the vampire look, but again, it does look like I've spilled jam on myself. But like
Yeah, it does. It does.
even my mustache is like red. But when we finish recording this, I literally have to run into the bathroom and just. I don't know why I'm giving him a hand job, but
Ooh.
fucking my wig's falling apart as well. Sorry. Fucking oh, Jesus.
Jesus, man.
Yeah, I think this wig only cost like 15 quid.
Well, actually, just before we let me finish, 'cause I never use it anyway. Um, because this is going to be the Halloween episode, I might as well.
What has he got? Oh my god, yes. Oh yes, I know what this is.
Yeah. Dude, I cannot see out this fucking thing. I swear. There you go.
It's Billy the Pup if you can't tell. But yeah, do you want to keep it on for the rest of the review?
Sure.
Um,
If you, how am I like fucking?
you
How's
just
my audio?
you just sound like Bane, honestly. Yes. But my thoughts on
I
it.
grew up with the song.
I thoroughly enjoy this movie. Woke my dad up because of the theme, but I love this movie. I can't wait to see the TV show. I believe all the episodes are on YouTube, and I look forward to it. But this is Halloween. This you can lift it up like the Spider-Man mask, lift it a little
I
bit.
can't, I can't, I can't believe I put this as a fucking channel reward on my Twitch channel. I am not sticking this on for 10 minutes at a time, man. Wow.
But yeah, this is the Halloween episode. Will we do Christmas movies? I already have one planned. I'm forcing him to watch the Grumpy Cat Christmas movie.
Oh yeah, he does want me to.
Yeah, that was a part of my other Ironclad contract. Was the Grumpy Cat movie and the My Babysitter's a Vampire movie. I had 2 movies in my Ironclad contract. But yeah, this is Halloween. I hope you enjoy. Hope you have some lovely sweets. I hope I don't know. Because I don't know what this audience will be. I don't know if they're American or British. But if you're
Go get some stickers.
yeah. If you're British, just do your usual thing. If you're American, please do not get razor blades in your candy. I heard that's a common thing in America. But I guess we'll end it with some Halloween stories just to end it off that I have from my childhood. And if you have any, we'll
Sure.
shout out. So to kick off, yeah, why not? I'll keep it like that.
Oh.
Hold on. There we go. Hold on, the wig is starting to. There we go. But as I was saying, as a child, I did go trick or treating. I'd assume you went trick or treating as well.
I did, yeah. I don't really remember much, but I did.
Just gonna take this off. Put my glasses on instead. That's the wrong glasses. Why do I have 2 pairs?
I tell you.
But yeah, I went trick or treating as a kid. I have some memories. I remember going. I remember one time, because my dad broke his ankle. I remember one time I brought his crutch with me trick or treating, and me and my friend, my old friend Jordan. I'm not really friends with him anymore, but because we went our separate ways, as you do when you leave school. But we went trick or treating, and there was a lady, and we seen her having, watching a film and eating sweets. So I grabbed the crutch and banged on the window and went to let us in. Give us some sweets,
Wow.
please. Give us some sweets.
Not
lady.
even trick or treat. Let me in.
No,
Give
no,
me
no.
my sweets.
No, I didn't say let me in. I went, love, we can see you in there. Give us some sweets, please.
We can see you in there. You're watching Indiana Jones. Give me the sweets.
I just want to say how creepy that would be from her perspective. There's 2 children
Of
banging
course
on
it
my
would be.
There's 2 children banging on my door, asking for sweets.
Although all you have to do is just put up a note being like, I'm not accepting any trick or treaters. I have anxiety or something like that. And it's
Yeah,
like,
or you just
okay.
or you just leave it outside, really.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I also, I don't know if I've ever told you this story, but my first time trick or treating, I was like 2 or 3, and I used to live in this council estate, and obviously I'm a little fat fucker. I wasn't fat when I was a kid; I was skinny, but I think I knocked on this guy's door, and he let me in, and I basically had dinner with this guy, and then my man and dad went looking for me, and they bang on this elderly couple's door, and they're like, the granny's like, yeah, your son's in here. He's just having dinner with my husband. And I'm sat there having dinner with the husband.
What?
I've no memory of this, but apparently I walked in and just sat down with the guy and had dinner with him.
Okay.
I wasn't kidnapped, I should clarify. I walked in willingly, from what I was told. It's just some story my dad's like, yeah, you walked in. He's just like, no, we get rid of this little shit for an hour quick. But yeah, do you have any stories from what you remember?
Not like that.
Just to lighten the mood, if you have any stories, shout them out. Or any favourite Halloween stories. Just
I don't have any I don't have any horror ones, like fucking Halloween ones, but I used to always wear a whole bunch of fucking costumes everywhere as a kid. I had a Superman one from when Superman Returns was out. I had a Spider-Man one which was reversible. I had a Venom one, and I also had a Jack Sparrow one which I I were to go on holiday to Spain. I was like 5 though, but it was cool. They even had like a little compass. I miss when that happened. Yeah, I don't have any stories like that. Oh fucking hell.
I did go trick or treat once where they brought me into a pub and everyone gave me sweets.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, yeah. Also, I do remember when my dad getting moved like down country. We went trick or treating around the house and stuff where his cousin, I don't know the relations, but it was like family related. And we went around this estate, and what these kids would do is they would swap masks. So say he's wearing like a Jigsaw mask, the other guy's wearing a Jason
Mm.
Voorhees mask, the other guy's wearing a Freddy Krueger mask. They'd go around the house in the estate, knocking the door, ask for sweets, and then the guy wearing the Jason mask would put on the
Right.
other
Okay.
mask. Yeah, so they'd swap masks and go
Got
back
ya.
around. And I remember this one time I would have been like 3 or 4. This like kid who's clearly 6 or 7 is clearly hustling me. My dad stood there and he's like, "Can I have a look in your treat pack?" Because he's like, and obviously I'm a kid
Mm.
and I'm like, "Okay, what have you got in it?" And he's just like, "Ah, I don't want that. I don't want that. I'll have this. I'll have that. And you can have this." He started swapping sweets with me.
Okay.
He just like he looked at my bag and he went, "All right, what sweets do you have?" "Well, I'll take that. And I'll
I know
take that."
I've got some sweets right here, and I could have bought literally any, but I'll have that one and that one. You can have this bounty and also this bounty. I don't like bounties, by the way, but you can have them. Sweet, you got Twix? Yeah.
But yeah, I do love Halloween as a concept. I do like Halloween.
Halloween's cool.
Halloween is cool. The one problem is how saturated it has become in media. I know this sounds a very politician like answer, but yeah, when like the minute October hits, it's like, fuck, we gotta put up the skeletons. But I really want to put
It's not.
Santa Claus.
It's not even. It's not even the minute October hits. It's the minute September hits, and also the minute September hits is also the time that you put up literally fucking the Christmas advent calendars and everything. And it's like, oh come on, man.
Yeah, it's a shame, really. I do like
At least give it
Christmas.
another 2 months.
I do like Christmas. I do. Christmas is a fun holiday. It is a fun holiday. I didn't really like it as a teenager, but I've grown to enjoy it watching Walford, where I do a live
I
stream on Christmas
loved
Day.
it. I loved Christmas as a kid. I didn't really want to do much Christmassy as a teenager. I think that's just a teenager thing. And I love it again.
But Halloween is like fun because like it's the time of year where all the weird kids can be weird and it's cool. And then it's like they have to go back into their shell in November. The minute like Mariah Carey's on the radio, they're like, "Oh shit, we can't be weird anymore." But
All I want for Christmas is for her to shut up.
yeah, that's pretty much all I want to say. But I do like if you have any horror stories or anything you want to shout out or mention or any horror movies you recommend, you can go ahead.
Uh,
Make this kind of a bonus thing for the video.
not really. Horror film recommendations. I'd say Tusk. I'm gonna make Piggy watch Tusk. That was an interesting movie. The Thing. Piggy fell asleep during it, but just classic movie. I didn't watch it until last year, but
I did
it is
enjoy it
great.
from what I
It
was
is
awake for.
fantastic.
It
Yeah,
is.
exactly for what he was awake for. Let me think. I like The Evil Dead. I wouldn't. I don't know. I don't know. But there's a reason that a lot of horror franchises are big. I mean, fucking look at Saw. We got Billy as a mask that I paid 40 quid for.
Yeah, but I will say the problem as well with Halloween is just it's a weird time because like it's gonna be weirder because like obviously I don't want to make this like we're just too old for Halloween, but it's gonna be weirder as like you go down generations for the next. Oh, I just wait for his camera to come back, folks.
Oh.
Oh, we're back. Well,
There you go.
as I was saying, it's going to be weirder as you go down generations from like not from when I was growing up, from like the 2010s onwards. Because like going out trick or treating is probably going to become less and less of a thing because like kids can go. That's my take, okay. But kids can go to the shop and basically pick up sweets. So it's going to become less of a
Yeah,
thing.
what's to stop the parents just buying
The
sweets
sweets,
now instead?
yeah.
What's to stop them doing it anyway?
I know a lot of people are going to say, yeah, but we could do it in the 80s as well. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, what's the point of going out and like knocking on a strange door asking for sweets, especially considering you don't know who's actually living there? I'm not saying like
Yeah,
it's going.
stranger danger is a bigger thing, a lot of a much bigger thing compared to back then.
Yeah, and I'm not making that like a weird thing that there's some creepy neighbor next door. Like, don't go near his house, he'll fucking shank you. But like, it's just a sad thing. I love Halloween. I loved trick or treating. If I could still trick or treat as an adult, I would. I do like the dressing up. I can't obviously trick or treat as an adult. That would be very creepy. Um, but
You can and you can't. I mean, it depends on the situation. You got a niece or nephew,
yeah,
go
yeah.
trick or treat with them. Sure.
But if you're going by yourself, don't. But I
Yeah, that would probably be a bit creepy.
But I do like I said, I do like dressing up for Halloween and shit. It's fun. I did in Tesco's. I was in Tesco's, and o- obviously I'm awkward around people. But when I see people with a cool costume on or something, I like to give them compliments, even if it's a kid. I know that sounds very wrong out of context, but even if it's like a child wearing a Spider-Man costume or wearing what Rose is wearing, I like to go cool costume. So I was in Tesco's, and this kid in a Spider-Man costume was being a little shit. But obviously, I was looking at the
I like
normal.
your costume, but you little fucker.
I didn't say that, but I was like looking at the non-alcoholic aisle, and then I walked down, and I just kind of did the Spider-Man 3, where I clicked my fingers and cool
Oh,
costume,
right, yeah.
cool Spider-Man costume, kid, and I walked past him. But I said in a way where the mother wouldn't really hear me, so even if she did,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be like, "Are you hitting on my child?" No, I'm complimenting his costume. I'm just like that. I get that weird feeling where I'm like, I want to compliment the kid, but I don't know how it'll come across. It's just that weird thing. Because you know how people will react. Fucking people will react differently.
I
But
get
yeah,
you, but I mean, they're also right to act like that.
yeah, they are. I'm not like I'm not fucking going around. By the way, in a van, I'm not. I'm just saying. If I see someone with a cool costume, I like going cool costume, kid. I do. I will say we barely get any trick or treaters. I know I should end this in a minute, but we barely get any trick or treaters. But when we do, I just fill their bags up with shit. I just tell them, look, take as many sweets as you want, and then they're like, "Well, only take one or two." I'm like, and then I just start getting more.
Go on, just keep going.
I just get more aggressive. They're like, "I'll only take one or two." I'm like, "Take them, take them, take as much as you can. Go on." They're like, "If I don't want it," I'm like, "Go ahead. I don't care. Go ahead." But that's what I do. I'm like, I'm not gonna eat them. I will eat them, but go ahead, just take as many as you want. And then like, obviously the parents like, don't forget to say thank you. And then I'd be like, you don't have to say thank you. I'll just say cool costume. And I used to do when my nanny was alive. I used to do her house as well, where people would come to the door. Just put €1 or two in the basket, as there'd be a bit more people. So like they get to the bottom, there's like €1, and I'm like, go ahead, have the euro. Buy yourself something in the shop. Yeah, that's what I do. I don't know if you do.
I kind of like that idea. That's kind of cool.
I don't know if you like do answer the door to trick or treaters, but yeah,
Personally, no. Usually when it's Halloween, I'm like off doing something.
yeah.
But oh fuck off. But pretty sure my family does. Like what little we do have.
Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, that's
Yeah.
been my Babysitters of Vampire review and talking about
Just
Halloween.
before we do go though, what would you give this?
Oh, I'd give it a solid 4 stars. 4 stars.
Solid 4, fair enough.
Or 5. It's a good
5. Wow. fucking
nostalgia
hell.
is talking. I can be nostalgia baiting people with this.
I'll give it a 4 for nostalgia purposes, but realistically, probably 3.5.
That's fair enough. I need to wipe this off my face. I feel
Yes, you do. It's been on there for like nearly 2 hours.
yeah. it's just like I just want to zoom in, right? Like, hold on, let me just go closer to the camera. Like, look at this. It's on my mustache as well. Like, look at that.
Oh
Like,
my god, yeah, you can see, yeah.
hold on. Oh, look,
Oh,
look.
what?
See, it's on my fucking mustache.
Oh my god, yeah.
I put it.
Weird.
I like the camera that I have. Look, I can be like in a horror movie. Look, lads. Uh, then yeah. Oh, there's my setup. Oh, some pocket back.
quite a bit.
Oh, oh, be fine. Yeah, there you go. I'll see you in the next one. Also, look at the PG tips monkey behind me. He's kind of cool.
Oh,
But yeah, see you in the next one. Bye bye.
goodbye,
bye, bye.
guys.